Good morning, friends. It is 5:28 in the morning. I'm at Elmira. First time flying out of Elmira, and welcome to the start of this Holland America vlog. And not gonna lie, the place is nice. I'm flying out gate 2 here. The plane is a Mitsubishi CRJ 900 to Detroit. And this vlog is going to be much shorter than the other Holland America vlog because we don't have any shore excursions scheduled or booked for this trip. This trip is purely to get some Florida sun. So, I will see y'all in Fort Lauderdale. So hey friends, I'm at the Detroit Intergalactic Airport here in Michigan, and for some reason Delta split up our reservation. I was supposed to be on Delta 502 down to Hotlanta, but apparently we got split up, so I'm now on Delta 1703 or something, whatever it is, to Atlanta. But at least we're on the same flight to Fort Lauderdale. So I'm gonna get some breakfast and veg out. My plane doesn't board until 8:40. Shut up. No. Aloha. Oh wait, wrong state. But I don't care. Welcome to Florida. More specifically, welcome to Fort Lauderdale. We are off the plane. Our bags made it in one trip, so that's a good thing. We're gonna go to baggage claim and go to our hotel. And then we have a day in here in Fort Lauderdale, so we'll see what there is to see, maybe. Who knows? And then off to the ship. Now, we're on Holland America, but we're not on the Zuiderdam this year. We are on the Zuiderdam. So, I'm looking forward to it. It's a very similar deck plan to the Zuiderdam, so I'm not going to give you a little deck tour or anything like that. But I'll see you back at the hotel. And we made it. Welcome to the hotel. It is a beautiful Floridian weather degrees somewhere. Anything going above and that way goes right to the airport. I'm looking right down one of the runways at Fort Lauderdale International. Unfortunately, our room does not look right into Fort Lauderdale, but I can't complain. We have a day to kill here, a couple things to do, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what there is to see. If there's an update, you'll see it. If not, I'll see you on the shuttle to the ship. Hey friends! We are past security. We're waiting for our ship. I don't know if you can hear me well, but right behind us is the Zuiderdam. It looks very similar to the Holland America Zuiderdam that we were on in May, but a little bit different here and there. Nothing too out of the ordinary. There is no Lincoln Center stage though. Huh? I'm still waiting. So, I will see you on the ship. Welcome aboard the Holland America Zuiderdam. And just like that, we are mustered and ketchuped, and we are ready to set sail. Right out there is Fort Lauderdale Airport. Way out in the distance is a building that looks like an electric guitar. If anybody knows what that is, please let me know. I'm very curious. Let me know in the comments down below. So, I have plenty of time to kill between now and Mass, which is 5 o'clock in the Hudson Room. It's the same setup as what was in the Zuiderdam, but we'll see what there is to see. And so it is a 4. I don't think we have any reservations, but I'm gonna go downstairs and get something out of the Lido and maybe get myself a yummy drink. I don't know if it will be alcoholic or not, but we'll see. I will see y'all once we are underway. Hee hee! So, as you saw by that last photo, yes, there was Mass on board this time. Unlike on the Zuiderdam, we actually have a priest on board. From, guess where? Ogdensburg. So, he is actually Bishop Lucer's first pastor, believe it or not, which was quite a surprise when I found out. So, there's Mass pretty much every day on the ship. Those of you who do not know, it is Holland America policy that there is a priest on board every ship at all times. Next cruise, this ship is doing a 120-something day tour, so I do not know if they're going to be rotating priests throughout the cruise or not, but we'll see. I'm not on that cruise, thank the Lord. But we're off to dinner. It's steak night. A little bit of steak and shake. Well, what? Dad doesn't like the steak and shake idea, but I love steak and shake. I love steak and shake. See y'all. We are underway. Plane landing. Yes, we have just left our cruise terminal. We're on our way to the Caribbean. So ho 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 and a bottle of rum. Uncle Dan is running off to the Caribbean. So, I just got out of dinner. It is very yummy. I am extremely full. I had steak, I had French onion soup, and I had a chocolate brownie cheesecake. It was big yums. So, a little bit of Fort Lauderdale on the way out. And I have a little bit of fun on this ship. Woo! Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of our cruise. Today is a sea day. So, I just got out of breakfast. I was at the main dining room and I had some Swedish pancakes, but I decided that wasn't sustaining enough. So, I got myself a bowl of muesli. The roof's open, pool's open. I filled the water last night, actually. So, I just got out of the Explorations Cafe because I also decided to get myself a London fog latte because, yum, I love London fogs. So, I'm going down to guest services to get something printed out and we'll see what there is to see. Not much to see out of Explorations Cafe, but there'll be plenty of things to do tomorrow because tomorrow is our first port of call. I'll give you more info as that goes on. And those of you who have seen my Alaska vlog know I probably talked about the muesli. Definitely try the Holland America muesli because it is very good. Hey friends, I am chilling in my stateroom getting ready to change because it is gala night. And just like last trip, I have my purple shirt and my trombones. So yeah, I know this isn't really the most tasteful view. I literally got a free room. This is literally a free cruise, so we're experimenting with this one. So I'm gonna get changed. I'm gonna get some dinner in the main dining room, and we'll see what there is to do afterwards. So. See you later. And so, if you can see right behind me, that is Frankie's Guys. They are a 3-guy tribute. It was the first show that they did on board Zuiderdam here. It's kind of a tribute to Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, and it is under the direction of Jukebox Rogues. I'm gonna link all of them down in the description down below, so go check them out. It was absolutely fun. I'm heading to BB King's Blues Lounge. Of course, that's not what it is anymore, but that's what I'm calling it. To see the dance band, so I'll catch y'all in there. Good morning, friends, and welcome to Grand Turk. We are at Grand Turk and Turks and Caicos Islands. We're just going to the beach because, like I said earlier, we don't have any shore excursions planned for this island at least. But we do have one when we get back to Fort Lauderdale. I'll explain that later in the vlog. So, we're gonna just veg out on the beach, probably take a dip in the ocean and have a swim and have some fun. So, it'll be a fun day. We'll get lots of sun, get some food, see what they have to offer. That's as yummy and delicious and Bahamas-y and Turksy. So, I'll catch y'all in the next. I'm relaxing. I don't know about y'all, but there's our view of the ship. Taking the lifeboats out for a spin. Because it's the first port of call and the crew is required to do an evacuation emergency drill. So, this is a perfect place to do it. While I was in the ocean, I couldn't help but notice a strong smell of curry. So we might see about finding said curry and then having curry and boat drinks before we get back on the boat. And I'm back on board. All aboard was 2:30. That's when the ship sounded its horn. We are getting ready to get out of here and go to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Yay. So I had fun on Grand Turk. That was my first time there, vegging out on the beach and swimming in the Caribbean Sea, which is always fun. And we were like right on the edge of the Caribbean Sea before we hit ocean. And also I ate some cracked conch for the first time, which was quite an experience. It was chewy, but it was very nice. It wasn't overly fishy or salty or anything like that. They did a very good job, so shout out to the beached whale up here in Grand Turk. Also had a pina colada smoothie. And had a virgin pina colada right down here in Lido a couple minutes ago. So, Mass tonight is actually in the Rolling Stone Lounge, probably because it's for the vigil for the 4th Sunday of Advent, but we'll see. We'll see what there is to see. But I have time to kill, so I'll see y'all later. And that concludes day 3 of our cruise on the Zuiderdam. Just got out of a comedy show with Bill Barranque, and I'm not gonna lie, the guy in the Eurodam back in May was much funnier. And I cannot for the life of me remember his name. Hang on. Dance Vans. Oh yeah, Eurodam guy was funnier, and then there was Bill Engvall on the Norwegian Pride of America. So, because we are going into Atlantic time tomorrow, I set my phone clock ahead already. It is 10:45 p.m. right now on the Zuiderdam, and I'm heading back up to my stateroom, gonna take a shower and go to bed because I'm a tired little boy. And tomorrow is Sunday. It'll be the 4th Sunday of Advent and San Juan, Puerto Rico Day. So, I'll see y'all in the morning. Buenos tardes, todos, y bienvenidos a San Juan. Beautiful city right behind me. We just docked. We are waiting for the all clear. I'm holding this close to my face because it's very windy, and wind and phone microphones are very bad. Got an airport right there with a jet taxi in. We have the Viking Sea. This is the Caribbean Voyager of the seas, and right up here is the Everima. I have no idea which line it belongs to, but I'm guessing it's either a expensive luxury cruise for the chronologically gifted, or a freakishly expensive private yacht that you can take half of a city with, on vacation with you with. So, as per usual, we do not have any shore excursions booked for this trip. We are going to go walking and visiting some forts. There's 2 forts. One is 10 minutes from the ship walk-wise, and another fort is another 20-minute walk from that fort. So, we're gonna go see that, and all aboard is 5:30, so if I can manage to score a trip to one of the churches that are here, that would be awesome. So, I'll catch y'all ashore. Hey friends, Uncle Dan here. I just finished visiting one of the forts, Fort San Cristobal. We're walking back from the other fort, Fort Madero, down the road here. There's a convoy of cars going by for some odd reason. I don't know what's going on, but I think something big is happening. I'm not even going to try to argue with that. I think there's a celebrity or something here, because I saw a convoy about half hour ago pass by on this road. But there's a lot of history in this area of San Juan. There's right along this street here is big because it connected the 2 forts. And the gestalt of everything is that they were very resourceful in their defenses, and a lot of people were forced to retreat. So, we'll see you back on the ship, quite maybe, unless we stop elsewhere. morning, friends. Welcome to day 5 of our cruise. We are in Charlotte Amalie, at the St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. Beautiful picturesque scene off in the distance. Lots of beautiful houses, and I think that's a Royal Caribbean ship. Maybe the same one we saw yesterday in San Juan, but I don't know. Can't remember. So, this time, I at least have a short excursion. Mom and I are going to try to do a sky rider, and I'll try to get some footage from above and some video and photo footage and put it down below. So it'll be fun. I've never done it before, and this is my first time here, so it'll be a great time, great day all around. So all aboard's 5:30 p.m., so we have plenty of time to kill, probably get some souvenirs and whatnot, and hoo-ha. So yeah, see you on shore. Welcome to the top of the island, more or less. Remember how it was like in Juneau, gray and cloudy and rainy from down up there? And I had my phone at like 1%. Well, this is much better and much more clear and much more gooder. Way out there's a de Havilland Twin Otter. There's our ship, and yes, that is in fact the same Royal Caribbean that was in San Juan yesterday. So, enjoy the view from up here. And we will see what else there is to see. If you might see an update from me, you might not, but regardless, you'll see me back on the ship. Hey friends, I'm back on the ship. Just me and Dale, and I had fun today. I just had lunch. I had a seafood curry combo. And before that, I had a boat drink. It was a zesty pineapple margarita, and it had El Jimador, triple sec, pineapple juice, crushed pineapple, and a little bit of Tabasco. That was actually very delicious. The Tabasco didn't punch you in the face like one would expect it to. So that was nice. I think this is gonna be my conclusion for day 5, just on account of I'm tired and I need a nap, and I want to digest and let my liver kill all the alcohol that was in there, because I'll see you tomorrow. Dan out. Good morning, friends. Welcome to day 6 of our cruise. It is a sea day, and I'm on deck for a cause. So, the gestalt of what's going on here is we're doing a 5K on the promenade deck for Ukraine relief, like last year when we were on the Zuiderdam. Except on the Zuiderdam, it was too windy and dangerous to be on the promenade, so we were wandering around the ship like a bunch of people in a Walmart. So, it's good to actually be out here where the weather is nice and cooperative. It's actually a nice breeze. It's actually cooler today than it was yesterday, so that's a huge relief. And last year, you probably heard me talk about how the Volendam was used as a shelter ship or a hotel ship for Ukrainian refugees and citizens. That is no longer the case. Hallelujah. They found some shelter and some jobs within the Netherlands, so the Volendam was returned to cruise status, and it's actually being used right now as a regular Holland America cruise ship. So yay. So I'm gonna finish this 5K walk, and I'll see you in the next update. And considering the fact that we're doing this in Advent, Christos Roždajecia, Slavite Yoho. Hey friends, Uncle Dan here. Welcome to gallon night number 2. So, I got the trombones on again. And it is Canaletto night, so expecting some big yums and big yummerishness. So tomorrow is supposed to be Half Moon Key, but everything is up in the air as of this moment because everybody's like really on their P's and Q's because the island is northward and we station ourselves southward. We can't really anchor in. We have to kind of beam ourselves and kind of prevent ourselves from drifting in to the island. But the wind forecast for tomorrow is supposed to call for drifting into the island, and that is not very poggers in terms of safety. But I really hope we get to land in Half Moon Key tomorrow, because there is a volleyball game as Zuiderdam versus Zuiderdam, and I get really competitive in terms of beach volleyball and fun like that. So we'll figure out what tomorrow will bring, but be ready for it to be another sea day. But we'd have to like slow down to a crawl, because Fort Lauderdale will not be able to accept us back too early. That's just ship rules. So if it's a poggers day, you'll hear it. If it's not a poggers day, then we'll see what happens. And that concludes day 6 of our cruise. We ate at Canaletto. It was very good. It was a different experience, so let me tell you a little bit about that. So it's kind of like the other dining areas, the main dining room and downstairs at Pinnacle Grill. You have your drinks, you have your appetizers, you have your entrees and your desserts. We actually waited to order dessert until the very end. But with your appetizer and your entrees, you have an option to order individually, and you have the option to order family style. So individually, you order just like you would any other sit-down restaurant, and you eat your food as it is. So we did that with our appetizers, and we decided to put a antipasta platter right in the middle of the table for everybody to share. Dinner, on the other hand, we did family style. So what that is we each got individual plates, but we put all the entrees that everybody ordered in the middle of the table in a line, and we kind of passed it around kind of like a family feast, so that everybody got a little bit of morsel of everybody else's food. And it felt really good. It kind of reminded me of a family dinner, like Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner at the house. So that was good. It worked out very well, and I'm sold. I'd do that again. I wish the dining room and Pinnacle did that, because that was great. After that, we saw Jukebox Rogues, which was the best of Jukebox Rogues. So there was 50s, 60s, a bit of Motown, and the 2 top 100 songs on the Billboard playlist. And as you saw by that last video, that is Dueling Pianos. That is on board every single Holland America ship in the Billboard onboard lounge. So every ship you sail on Holland America, you'll see Dueling Pianos. It's very good. All the shows are very great. The artists are great with each other and working well and kind of connecting and relaying that connection to the audience too. So let's hoping for a poggers day tomorrow, and hoping for some good old beach volleyball. So you better watch out, Zuiderdam. Uncle Dan's coming for you. Good morning, friends. Welcome to Half Moon Key. Now, just like Disney has Castaway Key, this is Holland America's private Bahamian island. And we are here along with the Holland America Zuiderdam, and later on you're going to see some footage of our volleyball tournament. That's at 11:30, and they have no idea what's coming to them, so they better get ready. Because I get very competitive with beach volleyball, like you heard yesterday. Today is absolutely lovely. The wind is cooperating. I'm glad that we were able to anchor and tender in here. So, yay. It is a very poggers day today. Let's go, Zuiderdam! Good save. Hit it. Got it. Good. Oh! And I'm back on board. I'm actually up here in our cabana. Deck 11, so beautiful view all around. Just said goodbye to our Zuiderdam friends from the Horn. It was a fun day. And my honest review about Half Moon Cay is, it was okay. It wasn't the greatest on account of we were at Castaway Cay before and we were really spoiled there. So the only thing that Half Moon Cay is good at is with the dining, they split us up into little smaller dining areas rather than everybody congregating in one, and that was nice. Of course, we have the last word. And also the beach canopies. Shut up, we get it. You already said your goodbye. I swear, it's like talking to a preschooler. You get interrupted at every turn. As I was saying. Case in point. So, honestly, Half Moon Cay cannot hold a candle to Castaway Cay. Because Castaway Cay is just so good with amenities and stuff and activities. It was all much better than Half Moon Cay, I have to say. So that's my review. But it did the job. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a sandwich to eat.
10, 9, 8, 7, let's hear it louder. 4, come on. 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas! You did it! Woohoo! One last song, shall we, friends? Well done. Well done. Here we go. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And that concludes the day 7. What you just saw was our tree lighting. Not as glorious as maybe, but whatever. I'm walking on the promenade because I need to blow off some steam, because earlier this evening I found out that the flight from Detroit to Elmira just got canceled due to weather. So we were able to find an earlier flight out of Fort Lauderdale to try our chances to go into Binghamton. So we would leave here at 11:10 tomorrow morning, and we would get into Binghamton at 4:10 p.m. So, fingers crossed, we're going to say some Hail Marys tonight that we get into Binghamton. And as you see, there is no video for the airplane from Lauderdale to Detroit because I am in an aisle seat. At least if I have to pee a lot, I can just stand up and go. I don't have to climb over anybody. So yeah, to say my blood pressure skyrocketed when I saw that email is an understatement by a long shot. So we're gonna pray that everything goes well and that we don't have to rent a car and drive home from Detroit or reroute ourselves to Newark or La Garbage and drive home from there. Newark, or should I say Pewark, because P-U. I'm trying to find humor in this situation, but at this point it's really hard. So I'm just going to keep walking the promenade until either I get too tired and can barely crawl back to the stateroom, or want to walk on the upper promenade up on deck 10. So next update, you'll see me at Fort Lauderdale Airport. So unfortunately, that means our shore excursion at Fort Lauderdale is not going to happen. We're going to self-assist ourselves off the ship. So prayers and fingers crossed that everything goes well. Good morning, friends. It is 8:25 in the morning. I am at Fort Lauderdale Airport. I'm at my gate. Way out there is a Zuiderdam. Guy landing. We literally just got off the ship half an hour ago. That's how speedy quick it was to get from the ship, self-assisted off on the airport shuttle to the airport through TSA and everything. So that was good. Yay. So like I said earlier, the plan is Fort Lauderdale to Detroit, a couple hours in Detroit, and then hop on the plane to Binghamton. So still saying some prayers that our bags make it, but we got Sky Priority tags, so at least that's a good sign, I hope. So I will see y'all back at Binghamton to close the vlog. I'm home. My body doesn't seem to think that I'm home, but I am in fact home. So this concludes the Holland America Zuiderdam vlog. About now, it's just leaving the cruise port for another 7-day itinerary. This is the official Christmas cruise of the Zuiderdam. Mom and Dad went to Elmira to get the car, and the bags made it home in one trip. Super thanks to our friendly neighbor across the street for picking us up at the airport. And thus ends this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had fun going on this little virtual trip with me. I will see you in the next one. Don't know when that'll be yet. Maybe.